Okay, well, I just want to thank everyone real quick for being on with us tonight. We're going to just cover a little bit about a program called Take Shape for Life and talk a little bit about discovering your optimal health. My name is Sherry Prochaska, and I am a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. I'm certified through the Villanova University of the College of Nursing, and it's through a program, the Center for Obesity Prevention and Education. So I just want to start by telling you guys a little bit about my story, and then I actually have two coaches on the line who are going to share their stories as well, and then we'll cover what the program is and what it could look like for you. Can you guys all see my screen okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yes.
Good. So about 2 years ago, actually next month will be our 2-year anniversary. My husband and I lost 60 pounds together on through this program. And so we've been in maintenance for a little over probably a year and a half now. We've kept our weight off, and not only have we done that, but we have centered our lives around health. So through that, we became health coaches. And it wasn't anything that we set out to do from the beginning. It just kind of happened organically because there are so many people out there looking for help and looking for a solution. And so when we found something that worked, we had people asking us what it was and could we help them do it too. So it just kind of took on a life of its own. That's my sister there on the right. She has a 9-month-old. And so she's also a health coach now. And I think between us both, our family, I want to say it's probably around 500 pounds that our family has lost. I haven't done the math lately, but I probably should figure out what that exactly looks like. But aunts and uncles and our parents and sister-in-law, brother-in-law, it's just pretty infectious. So, but more than that, I mean, it's awesome to create health in your own life, but more so like when you start helping other people, that's when it really gets fun and it really gets rewarding because as you can see, we have a crisis in America. So slowly but surely, the country is going to be over 30% obesity. And through Take Shape for Life and its Army of Health Coaches, we are on a mission to re-steer the ship and turn that around. Because we live in a country with fast food and convenience and a lot of driving, not a lot of exercise. It's really sad that, 2/3 of Americans are overweight, 1/3 is obese. The really gets me is that 1 out of 5 kids ages 2 through 19 is obese. We have 25 million with diabetes and 79 million with prediabetes. So, there is a need. And we kind of want to talk about you and what do you want your life to look like? Because this is where it all starts, right? Like we all have to take personal responsibility for our own health. But really the fun part of that, because it's scary at first. I mean, it's something that like a lot of people don't want to think about, but the fun part is the dreaming. Like if you could do anything physically, if you had all the energy you wanted, what would that look like? And that is really our job as health coaches is to help you connect with that, because when you crave that vision of the healthy you, more than just the small day-to-day choices that interfere in that journey, that's when success happens. That's when, the lifestyle change takes place and you no longer have to worry about, am I going to gain my weight back or, some of those concerns. And then, if you could choose optimal health, would you make that choice? And so I know that this was a decision that one of our coaches, took a while to make, but once she decided that that's what she was going to do, there was no stopping her. And so Miss Tracy, do you want to share your story with us?
Yeah. Am I on? Is my audio on? Okay. So I met Sherry almost a year ago now, and we have sort of talked about Take Shape off and on for, I think it was, what, 6-ish months before I finally decided to go on. Do you
That
remember?
sounds right.
And there was, I mean, I had lots of reservations, obviously, and I didn't really know if it would work or how it would work. I was pretty weight loss attempts. So finally, just like I was done. I had had enough, and I just wanted to feel better and look better and feel better about myself. And so I figured it was at least worth a shot. And within the faster than I imagined it could.
Tracy, can you hear me?
And I just started to feel good about myself. I mean, it was, no, I can't hear you. Uh-oh.
You're cutting out.
Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me any better?
No. Are you on like Wi-Fi, or are you on your phone signal?
I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't know why it's spotty. Oh.
Oh, we lost her. I'll keep going, and then she can pop back in with her story in a minute. Let's see. Share my screen again. So let's talk a little bit about what exactly is the program. Basically, it comes down to these three components that Take Shape has identified to help you be successful. First, that's support. You have a free health coach. Second is education. And so this company was created by a doctor. His name is Dr. Wayne Anderson, and he was one of the 10th board certified critical care physicians in the country. And what was happening was he was just bandaging people up. You know, he was fixing people that were sick from weight-related illnesses, heart disease, etc. And so he, couldn't sleep at night. He really wanted to make an impact and make a difference. So he left healthcare, which is now what he refers to as sick care, because really he wasn't getting anyone healthy. He was just helping the sick. And he started Take Shape for Life, and he chose to partner with Medifast. But what makes it different, what makes Take Shape different from a diet, is the education piece, which we'll cover in detail in a little bit. And then healthy eating made simple, because we all know what we need to do to lose weight, but sometimes it's overwhelming, and too complicated, or we're too busy. So, like I said, you get a free health coach. We also have private Facebook support groups. So you will be in a Facebook group with people who are doing the program right alongside you. So we can talk about struggles. We can talk about, celebrate success, share recipes. We also have nutritionists, dietitians, and behavioralists through Take Shape. And so your health coach doesn't have to know it all, but they just know how to help you get that information. And then we are a physician-led organization, which I talked about, Dr. Anderson. And our mission truly as health coaches is to create health and to help people create health rather than just reacting to disease. And then the second component was education. And so you can see Dr. Anderson there on the cover of The Habits of Health. That is a big, thick, juicy book that covers everything from, setting you up for success to figure out why you want to get healthy, all the way to sleep, stress, supplements, inflammation. For me, like when we started this, to lose weight, it was very, and I'll be honest, like it was a diet. Like we ordered our food and we were going to do it as a diet to lose weight. I am so thankful that we chose this program unknowingly, that it came with these program materials and it came with the support to really make this a lifestyle change. So, and it is about rewiring our brains. It's replacing those unhealthy habits with healthy habits, and then eating right. So, what that looks like is 6 small meals a day, and really that's about like managing your blood sugar and fueling your metabolism, and it makes losing weight easy. It also gives you good energy. And really we make it so simple because you only have to think of 1 meal a day, and that is what we refer to as the lean and green meal, which if you talk to anyone, that lean and green meal, it's like, it's so balanced, and it's just, I mean, it's lean protein, it's 3 servings of vegetables. And we really get creative because some people who start this program aren't used to eating vegetables at all, my husband being one of them. So there are so many creative recipes to disguise the vegetables in those lean and green meals, to eventually where clients start acquiring a taste, which is surprising but true. So then we also have so like I said, you just have to think about that 1 meal, which we call the lean and green. The other 5 are prepared for you. So they're quick, easy, they're balanced nutrition. You get all the vitamins and minerals that you need for the day. They have just the right amount of protein to give you energy for the 2 to 3 hours that you go in between meals. They're low carb and low glycemic, so you're not going to spike your blood sugar, and you're not going to have that crash, which all of this was new to me. Blood sugar spiking and crashing. Like, I tried things before. I tried Weight Watchers, and I saved my points for a brownie and a Diet Coke. That didn't do me any favors. I would eat that brownie, and then when I would crash, it wouldn't keep me full, and I wasn't giving my body the chance to work for me. And so that's what this does, is by having the 6 meals and to get the good quality nutrition you need, your body starts working for you and not against you, and it makes losing weight easy. Like I said, our parent company is Medifast. We are the coaching and support arm of Medifast. And what I love about it is it's a publicly traded company. And so we are subject to all of the federal, agencies, like all the governments involved. So that gives me confidence. That gives me confidence as a health coach that we're traded on the stock exchange, and also that we're governed by the FDA as well. So these are just some before and after pictures. There are so many before and after pictures of people who have changed their lives with this program. But what I like to hear is the stories. So I want to have Savahana. Are you there? I would love for you to share with us your story.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess before Take Shape for Life, I'd probably hit my lowest point that I've ever been at in my life, with my whole weight loss issue. And I kind of figured that it was just kind of something I was going to have to deal with. And I just kind of came to terms with that. A lot of people told me it was baby weight. Oh, you look fabulous for having 6 kids. And it's not really what I wanted to hear. Not only that, it's not what I felt with myself. I wasn't really comfortable in anything but basically sweats and a sweatshirt. I was really worn down, wanted to sleep all the time. I would take 3-hour naps with my kids some days, because I was that exhausted. I had headaches that would turn into migraines, which of course I would get sick over. That happened almost every day. And to be honest, I was just plain lazy. I tried other diets, couldn't stick to them. They didn't work for me. I gave up too soon. But since starting the program just over 2 months ago, I feel amazing. I've lost all the extra weight. I guess you could say that I've struggled with. I have more energy than I ever have, and I'm able to do things with my kids. I haven't had a migraine or taken a nap since I've started the program. I'm 100% dedicated to myself, and I am all in. I am doing this because I know that it starts with me. I have to do this and show my kids that we can do this together, and it's not something that anybody's in alone. And I love the program. I love everything about the program. It's brought my self-confidence from probably like a 5 to 100. I have never felt more confident about myself than I do now. So
awesome. That is so, I love it. I love hearing the stories. I mean, 6 kids, like, you need the energy.
yes, I do.
Yes, yeah. But I could also understand why you were taking 3-hour naps. I mean,
yeah. But you know how much of a wasted day it is when, 3 hours is spent sleeping in the middle of the day? That's kind of a waste. And now it's awesome that I don't have to do that. I don't feel the need that I have to. I'm not exhausted and worn down.
Right.
So, which makes me feel even better about myself.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because one of the benefits of the program is the increased energy, but also the sleep at night. I mean, that's probably why you don't need your nap, because managing your blood sugar throughout the day, you sleep like a rock.
Yep, I sleep really good at night.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you being on and sharing your story.
You bet.
Tracy, do you feel like you have better internet now?
Yeah, my phone froze. I was on my phone, so I'm on the computer now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sorry about that. That was crazy. You want me just to start over? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so when I met Sherry, it was almost a year ago, and we started kind of talking. I started maybe asking some questions about Take Shape last fall, but had lots of excuses, I guess, as to why I wasn't ready, and or why I couldn't do it at the time, I guess. And it just comes down to I just wasn't ready, and I had kind of like been, teetering between weight loss and weight gain for, well, I mean, my daughter's 3.5, and I was holding on to almost all of the baby weight when she, I weighed 6 pounds less than my delivery weight with her. So I finally just kind of hit a breaking point where I just was, I was pretty down on myself. I was pretty, tired and not really wanting to do a whole lot with anything. Kind of, I don't know, down on myself about being a mom, because I also didn't have energy and I wanted to just lay on the couch all day. And so finally, the end of February, Sherry gave me some options and as to how I could kind of get going on the program, because my biggest thing was I didn't like to eat breakfast. I couldn't imagine the shift to eating 6 times a day when I was really only eating maybe twice a day at the time. And so she had some really great suggestions, and they work really well for me. And so I finally was like, all right, I'm going to do it. So I dove in head first, and kind of like Savahana, I was finally ready, and I just figured if it was going to work, I had to commit to it. So I did. And it started working right away, which was a big perk. It's not like you had to wait, 30 days for the first 3 pounds to come off. And had better energy, was feeling really good, feeling motivated. Like then I became more confident in myself and in my abilities, not just about being able to lose weight, because that's not what this is all. That's not all that this is about. I mean, obviously everyone wants, to lose a couple pounds, but that's not. It's so much more than that. And that's the thing that I really enjoy about the program, is that it gives you so much in so many areas of your life, not just your 5 or 10 or 50 pounds that you want to lose. It just it's changed so many things about our life and our lifestyle, and my my personal happiness and how I am with my kids and with my husband, and it's just been, I don't know how else to explain it besides it just gave me so much more than I anticipated, more than just losing those 30 pounds. Like it did so much more than I could ever imagine. I don't know.
I love that. Like you're leading me right into what I want to talk about next.
Oh, good.
But one thing I want you to elaborate on is you said it worked right away. Like,
yeah.
What kind of explain what that looked like for you?
Just for me, I mean, within the first couple of days when you're getting into fat burning, just seeing a result that makes you, it's kind of like a snowball effect. When you see the scale move, then you're like, all right, this is working. And then that kind of led for me, I was like, oh, well, I feel better and I'm losing weight. Now I want to be more active. And it just is this snowball effect of you're not depriving yourself of all these things to have, little to no result. Like it just works, and it works quickly, and it makes you it just gives you that like reinforcement that it's worth it.
Right. Well, you're the most numbers oriented client I have. I think like you tracked, right? So, so I don't remember what it was, but I mean, it was a pretty bit, like first week, what was it?
7
pounds in your first week. And then you took off a total of 30 pounds. And what did that take, about 3 months, 2.5?
Yep.
Yeah.
About 3.
Yes. And you were diligent about that. I mean, I remember seeing your little book with like weekly tracking, and it's motivating. Like that's part of the sweet spot of the program where, you get into fat burning and your body starts using your fat for energy, but you start to see progress quickly. And so you don't quit. Like that really is like, it's a sweet spot because you feel good, you get all those benefits, but you're seeing progress. Cool. So let's get back over here. You guys can see the screen again?
Yep.
So the question is, does this look like a good fit for you? And we want to work with you when you're ready. So, if you're feeling like, man, I can really see like that healthy version of myself. I'm ready to make a change. Getting started is easy. I mean, we've covered that the program is easy. All you need to do is connect with whoever invited you on to the webinar or whoever sent you the recorded link of the webinar. We will do a client profile that's real quick, but we want to know what your health goals are, because it's not always about the number on the scale, right? Like, do you want to have the energy for your kids? Do you want to be able to get on the floor with your grandkids and play? Like, we want to know what that's going to look like for you, because this isn't just a diet. Like, we're here to support you in that journey. We help you place your first order, and then you just get to start enjoying creating a healthier you. So, and then as I do have to warn you though, like if you make this choice, people are going to start noticing, and that's what happened. That's what happened with us. That's what happened with Tracy and Savannah. They're going to notice, and they're going to want what you have. So, you at that point have two choices. You can refer others to your health coach, and we would be delighted and honored to coach anybody in your world that's noticed and want to get healthy, or you can become their health coach. And what that does is it creates a support system and a bio network of people around you getting healthy. And inevitably, the person who's leading and guiding learns the most. And what takes shape. So Dr. Anderson left critical care because he wanted to help America. Well, if you think of health as a tripod, if any one of these areas is off, like that creates stress and imbalance in your life. So really what we offer is, and most people start with getting their healthy body, but then like Tracy was talking about, the healthy mind follows, because this isn't going to be a lasting change without the healthy mind piece. Then when you start coaching your friends and family, healthy finances follow. So, and really the benefits is with coaching is so much more than just the healthy finances. It's real health insurance. It reinforces your decision to stay healthy. you're 5 times more likely to reach and maintain your healthy weight. You pay it forward, so we get paid in hard currency. I mean, it's very rewarding. You get to have support from like-minded people, but you're also financially rewarded, and you have the ability to leave a legacy. My kids know that I'm a health coach, and it makes me so proud when they ask, like, oh, are you health coaching? Oh, is this healthy? Are we eating this? Like, I mean, they have that vocabulary where that would have not happened had it not been for this. It doesn't take a lot of time. We get paid very well for the time that we do spend doing it. So if you see, the number of clients there is outlined, and then the average monthly income next to it. And really, we don't have enough coaches in America to make the dent that we're trying to make. We have 12,000 health coaches, and that is not enough to get America healthy. And then from there, so that's where my desire is to, I physically cannot coach any more clients. Like, there's only so many hours in the day. So my goal is to start raising up other health coaches so they can coach their friends and family rather than me keep coaching more clients. And so that helps them build a life that they want, but it creates that support system for them. And so that's kind of what this looks like, is for when you start leading teams of coaches and really start making an impact on America, this is the average monthly incomes that are possible. And then that has allowed us to organize a life around what matters most to us. So there's some pictures there of kind of the things we've been able to enjoy and do. And a lot of them are outdoors now, which looks a lot different than it did a couple years ago. So I'll just end. If really think about and look inside, does this look like a good fit for you? We're not here to talk anybody into doing anything or convince anybody to do anything. We just want to educate what is possible and what this program has done for us in our lives. And so I encourage you to connect with the person who invited you. If you have any questions, I know they would be happy to answer them. And let's just go get America healthy. All right, I'm going to, stop recording.